for therapy, for purpose, for family.
Your destination has arrived.
Broadcasting to you from the creation station, from nation to nation, tribe worldwide, we are Tribe Strong. Welcome to WIP Wednesdays at Wowwy'z Workshop. Brought to you by Two Brothers, One Vision.
Why, hello, folks. Why, hello. You have made it to the Wowwy'z Show. WIP Wednesdays. Wowwy'z Workshop. How are we doing, everybody? I got the okay on the sound. Thank you, Grumpy. We are good to go. Ciao! All right. We have had one hell of a pre-live party show in the backgrounds getting ready today, you guys. We had Simon Breed sliding in. Simon Breed's Grumpy and Daniel Tharp. Sorry, already spitting. We're in there waiting for me. Hobo Jack was in there too. He slid in, but Hobo Jack was tired. I hope he's feeling okay. I didn't really get to talk to him. But hey, that's for Hobo Jack. He's laying down. He's going to watch on the replay later on. And then we had Dad is in the house. We got Francis in the house. Mrs. Kisses in the house. Tim from Black Widow Woodworking. The Mod Squad is here. I just saw that Wheels just rolled in. My goodness, how are we doing? Wheels from the UK. One of the original mods. We got Joseph Keller in the house. We got Happy Curmudgeon. We got Beating's Crazy Custom Creations. That's Miss Francis. We got Mrs. Kisses. That's Baby Kisses. I'm making sure I don't miss anybody here. Let me go here. Stephen S. Carvings is in the house from the UK. How you doing, Stephen? And to the missus. How we doing? Making sure. Perry the Carving Wizard is here. How you doing, Perry? Sorry. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody. So I know what it's like to be missed. And I don't like it. All right? I think we got good. Grumpy. Yep. Black Widow. Don't. Mark Anthony from New Zealand. He had to go drop admin off. Hello, sweetie. How you doing? I hope you have a great day at school today. Sorry, Mark. Mark from New Zealand. We got Happy Christopher's Creations. Chris is in the house. Chris, a great friend of the tribe and of the channel. Joe! My goodness, I think we got everybody there. I will watch back later. I'm at the pool practice. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for popping in, man. That sure makes a hell of a lot of difference to the old Algie the algorithm hamster. She gets your like from the UK, and that one tastes extra sweet. Let me tell you, she sure deserves it. She sure deserves it. Hungry little Algie. And yes, we were just chatting about, I guess there was some type of shooting in Ohio, and people were just expressing concern to Matthew, Happy Curmudgeon Carvin. We just want to make sure he was okay. It's an epidemic that I feel deeply about. Mass shootings and stuff like that, and the ones that happen at school and stuff. And I'm actually working on projects in the background concerning those topics. It's something that's very, very dear to me, and I just hope I hope and pray for everybody's safety in this world, for the chaos to stop. Okay. You have a great practice at Pool Wheels, and thank you. Watch later, man. That we really appreciate it. So is in the house. How you doing, So? Tribe Strong. Is Mark back? Awesome. And Miss Francis, I don't know if you heard me when I popped into somebody's live the other day. Your package is off, ma'am. I hope it gets there safe. Hello, Darren's in the house. Hey, my brother is here. Yo! Ha-ha! My goodness. Thanks for coming, Darren. We got the mod squad in the house, you guys. Holy Jesus. There's Daniel, he's back. Everybody's saying hello. That is awesome. And Darren is here. Darren just arrived to the party, so he's doing okay. I have to get over there. I haven't been there for a little bit. I sure miss him. Thank you for popping in, Darren. And Darren, we still got to talk about. I'm going to be hooking you and Ma and Will up with a couple little things, because we came into a little bit of unexpected money. So you got to think about something that you like, Darren, and shoot me a link. Don't matter what it is, and we'll see what we can do. Love you, brother. Yep, Darren's there. Hey, Lane is there. Hey, no worries, Lane. Thanks for popping in. Everybody can hear me okay? I was Tribe Strong. That's right, Joseph. Tribe Worldwide. We are Tribe Strong. Oh, my goodness, you guys. So much stuff going on. I just posted my little shed, my little how-to. It's a tool talking episode. It only has like 60 views so far, so if you haven't seen it, please watch my video. For the love of God, get that freaking algorithm kicking it out there, man. I'm making good content. 100 views. I should be freaking 100K. For the love that's invested. We got to get this algorithm working for me. I don't know what we got to do. Like sharing stuff or something. I don't know what it is. I'm trying, though. I am trying. But yes, please. It's just my little woodshed that I put together, but I'm proud of it. Stuff like that. It ain't easy for me to do. Like a normie. Some young strapping buck with a 100% healthy back could throw that stuff together in no time. But me, took a goddamn whole day. But plus I was filming bits and pieces here. And I filmed a lot of it in vertical because I couldn't get the full door into shots and stuff. So I filmed it pieces in vertical and pieces in time lapse. And I'm hoping that I can make a short and then link it to my video and link the company. It's called Suncast Corporation. They actually have a YouTube channel, but they didn't answer me. I tried to make them a collaborator, and they didn't answer me. They don't know who I frickin' am, right? But whatever. Oh, did you watch me, Lane? Thank you, man. Thank you. It's always great to know I got you guys. You guys are my wonders, and it just, right off the bat, that video you guys watched it. You guys commented. Spike was right on it. It's just, I can't express the feelings and the gratitude I have for all you guys, and I try my damnedest to give it back to you because you guys all deserve it too. And we're all in this together. We truly are. Oh, Perry watched it already. Yes, you made an awesome comment, Perry. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a tool talking, but, like I said, I'm proud. And now I want to show you guys the next part. So the next part is Operation Wood Stash, okay? And I did some filming, and it's kind of erratic. Some are in vertical, some are in time lapse of me tackling my wood hoard. Now, yeah, you on the lemon, keep your honey running. Okay, I'm not going to sing that whole thing, but yeah, I had to tackle that wood stash, and like I had it on this old cedar coffee table that I had back when Katie and I first started dating, and it was like my bachelor thing, but I loved it, man. It was really, really thick and thick. The legs were 6x6 posts, and the slabs were really, really thick cedar. It all had to get thrown out. Everything was rotted, but you guys will find out. But so I had this table back there. I had wood shoved underneath, and then I had wood piled on top of this coffee table, and then 2 tarps over it. And that's been where I've kept all my precious. Okay? And all you carvers out there understand what your wood hoard is to you. It's your frickin' darsh. I'm trying not to swear. Your gosh darn precious. It's your gold. It's your canvas, right? So it's been back there, and God bless my wife, Spooky Doobie. She's just, she's let it happen. She's allowed it to happen. But this year, with the whole big building going up and stuff, we're putting a lot of time and effort into our garden this year. And she just said, can we please do something about that? And that's how the whole shed thing, the whole process happened. And then what happened with the delivery, and my new friend PJ, the delivery driver, who I hunted down and gave him his tip, and then bought a lotto ticket, and then bing! Oh, how that all happened, you guys! I got chills from my frickin' head to my toes right now. How that all happened. I still can't believe that. Hey, Pete's in the house. How you doing, Pete? My goodness, you guys have no idea. Old Pete's been helping me, as he always is. Oh, you have to have surgery. I'm going to give her a bath. Oh, okay. I understand. Thank you, so. You did a heck of a job considering bath. Thank you, Perry. Thank you very much, Perry. I appreciate that, brother. I felt so too. You know, when I looked at that big bastard in the box, and it was like 100 pounds assembled and this and that, and I was like, oh man, I can't do this. But then I thought about it, and I thought, okay, well, how long do I gotta wait if I get somebody to come and help me, and da-da-da-da-da, and do I want to put that on Katie? And it was just like, I just thought about it, and I'm like, okay, consider this properly. There's four wall pieces, there's a floor, there's a ceiling. Okay, so divide them by, and then I started working it out in my mind, and I'm like, okay, well, these pieces are about 15 to 20 pounds. The roof is like 20, maybe 22 pounds. I figured it all out, and I was like, no, I can freaking do it. I can do this. And we got her done, man. Did it to it. So watch that little video if you guys can. And if you like it, share it. Share it. Show this little Algie, the algorithm hamster, a little bit of love, See you, so. Hey, Maria is here. Maria Breeds. How you doing? Our sister from Germany. That's Simon's better half, you guys. Everybody say hi to Maria. Yes, old Pete, he sent me a box of frickin' pre-cut watcher wood, like stuff kind of like this, but all ready to go. So, 9 inches long, all totally squares. They're like, 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, but 2 by 2. You say it easily. Sent me a box of them. My goodness, you guys. Wowie is blessed, and so now I don't have to freak out about who's getting a watcher and when. I've been struggling here because I'm like trying to figure it out, and I got such a list of things that are coming to folks out there. A lot of you guys that are watching have no idea, but a box is going to be coming your way, and which is also helping me from that little windfall from the day that we hunted down PJ and bought the lottery ticket, right? There's Perry's Emporium. How you doing, brother? Let's do this. Yes. Don't forget the boards that glue to your clothing. Yes. Don't forget those. Oh, my goodness. Mark is back from dropping off Adwin. Awesome. David Grass is here. Thank you, man. You can do anything you want to. Hey, how's kick-ass David Grass? Yes, please hit that like. Hit that like. And speaking of algae, who's this up here with a little bit of something here? Where are my manners? Hey, I got to get this ready. This will just take but a minute.
LaRue is in the house, in the VIP. LaRue is in the house, in the VIP. He's watching everyone, so don't be playing with me. LaRue is in the house, in the VIP.
Oh my goodness. Ciao! Whoa! LaRue is in the house. How was that, you guys? Change it up a little bit. A special little techno trance song for old LaRue. So LaRue's got something sitting up there, you guys. And we're going to do that a little bit later. We'll take a little break once we get things going here. Excuse me. Whew. Shoosh. She's warm. I think part of it's because I got this thing around. Yeah, I was going bandit style. Amy Jo styles, right? And I was carving while I was watching. I had this other little... Whew, that's better. Holy smokes. That LaRue's new song just got me freaking going. Oh my goodness. But yes, LaRue has got a little something. We got Rhinestone Suzanne has sent us a little bit of tribe mail, so we're going to crack into that in a little bit with LaRue. Thank you, LaRue. Hey, yes, LaRue's got new tunes. Hey, there's Aubrey. There's my cousin, you guys. Hell yeah, that's right. That's right. I think everybody will like LaRue's new tunes. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. How you doing, Aubrey? Thank you. I know you got a busy day, Aubrey. I know you had to fit us in today to come in and say hello, and it truly is appreciated. Gives old Algie. Hit that like, guys. Give her pellet. She's looking slim. She's looking trim. Woo. Yeah, I didn't have my Lord's jerseys ready today. I got to hand wash those. And you can't put them in the washing machine, so they're all set to get washed. And so I just had to wear my little Nike thing, so put my coat on because, the Nike thing's all got holes all it. No, whatever, man. But I don't know if I'll be able to wear this jacket the whole way through. I might frickin' stroke out. It's kind of overcast here on Vancouver Island today, but the heat is in the air, right? It is. It's springtime, man. It is springtime. So how is everybody doing? Everybody, I think the main majority of the tribe are in the house. I haven't seen her. I don't know what Rhinestone is doing today. I haven't talked to her. So I hope she's here. Yep, everybody saying hello, Miss Aubrey, one of Wowwy'z personal pack members. And last week, Aubrey was here with her son and daughter, Kale and Callan, and that was really made my old heart beam when my personal pack members come to this show, man. I don't even know how to convey it. It's just very touching. It's very special. You guys' support. It truly is. So let's go. Let's do all the views here. Let's see what's shaking on Larry's old Wowwy'z table. Larry, you don't go by that around here. Make sure I don't get breathing in that cedar, getting that pre-live show cedar in my lungs. So you guys, as you can tell from the thumbnail, we are going to try like darned to get this piece done today. Well, at least my goal is to get the lips cut in, get a lot more deeper down here in the base underneath her chin. I'm gonna clean up now. This isn't the best. We'll come back. Sorry, little WebBot. I mean, this little WebBot's been sitting here. WebBot hasn't had a lot of screen time as of late. So I was thinking about that when I was here. I'm gonna give her a little clean up there. Poor old WebBot. WebBot's awesome to be able to see the back of the piece, right? So yes, I'm going to just turn over to the two main views here, and so you can better see what I'm trying to talk here. But underneath the nose in here, there's just this material that I want to clean it up in there and take some away. And I have not tried. Now this is from the Kutzall. We are Kutzall affiliates. That's why we have links down below. That first major link is our affiliate link. So if you use that link, it gives the channel a little tiny kickback, and that goes right back into you wonders. We're buying prizes. I have been sending out care packs like I have never been on fire like this when it comes to the tribe mail and the stuff I've been sending out. I got like 5 packages out there waiting to be delivered to folks out there. And I know some of you have waited a long, long time, and you have my deepest apologies. But I never ever forget, and I will always come through. And you have my word on that, you guys. So I got all of those out, and I want to do more of it. I want to give more. I want to surprise people more, and you can help do that by using our links down below, and it just helps the channel. It gives us a little kickback, and it makes it not so it's not so hard on my wallet. And I'm very, very honest here at this channel, and I'm just in my life, anyways. I don't lie. I try not to lie. I believe in karma fully, and truly I do. And so I do unto others and do my best, anyways. I had many, many years in the back being a prick, and I ain't like that no more. So, if you do help us with, through buying some Kutzall tools and stuff through our affiliate link, it's going to come back to the viewers and to all of you wonders, and it's just truly appreciated. I really, really thank you for listening to that. That's how it works here, man. You give back, and if you give, you get back. And I was speaking to some friends earlier that we're gonna, like, now I've started for the Kindred Spirits Wood Carvers on Facebook, which I'm an admin for. So is Wheels, which is Wheels is playing pool right now, but he chimed in earlier. So is Claire, told me. So is Larry Dale, and so is Chris Aziz, the Warrior we call him. And right now we also have Stu McKenzie, but he's in the background. But Stu says he's going to be coming back to his admin spot. Mackenzie's Doodles and Carvings, some of you might know him by, a really, really wicked carver. But, yeah. The Kindred Spirits, sorry, just making sure I'm not losing anything in the chat there. The Kindred Spirits Wood Carvers group is so special to me. So I've decided that, like, we do a featured spot every month, and we call it the monthly lighthouse, right? The featured member. And so now what I'm going to do is, when that changes at the first of the month, I'm going to be sending out care packs with stickers and stuff and whatever else I have on hand to cram in there, because I always try and cram in as much as I can, because I don't know if I'll be able to send another gift very soon, or if ever, like, who knows, right? So I really, really try to do my best to put everything I can in there. Just little things, but they're meaningful things that come from the heart, and I'm going to do that every time there's a weekly or a monthly member. I'm going to be sending them something out. And then I've also been in talks about doing that kind of once a month, but from Wowwy'z Workshop and to one of you guys. And so we're trying to work out what exactly will be in the prize packages and how we're going to do it, how I'll figure it out, how to make the call, or is it going to be a question of something that I've talked about in prior lives? And, you kind of got to be present to be able to know what and win the prize. So that's in the works. I'm trying my best, man. You guys all deserve it. You guys deserve it. You guys are the tribe. And Black Widow is back. Tim's power was going out. Yes, it sure does, Joseph. Giving is my. I often say to people that giving is my greatest drug, my most favorite drug, because it literally is like a rush, a wonderful rush that you get from doing that, and I just love it, personally. I just freaking love it. Alrighty, so I got all that stuff out. So yes, speaking of the Kutzall, see, I get on these tangents. I haven't used this little one yet. Now this here is a flame burr, but in the fine detail size. It's a small one. Little baby flame in fine flavor. Okay? So I want to use that to get in here and really clean up underneath the nose, excuse me. Get some of that material away. And then when we were going to work on the lips, excuse me. We're going to work on the lips now. Can you see the profile? Okay, you see how her mouth is coming out at this angle right here? Well, that's not right. Okay? If anything, your top lip pushes out farther than your bottom lip. Okay? And I know this is fantasy stuff. This is a wood spirit. We don't have to be 100%, you know, we don't have to follow, you know, the human body and the biology and everything like 100% when you're doing fantasy, which is why I love fantasy carving. Just like old Jordy Johnson says, because there's no rules, right? And you don't have to hold those pressures of getting everything right. But I try and do it as much as I can. And I just know from drawing as well, kind of how the face goes. And like, that happens with a lot of people when they're carving, is that they'll either leave everything in the same level or not do them enough. And it can really affect the overall look of your wood spirit. If you do everything if you try and stay correctly how the human face is laid out, it can really reflect in your finished product, and it'll look more realistic and everything, right? So I'm gonna be cutting in these lips, but I'm gonna also be pushing them back, and this chin too is gonna get pushed back. Okay, I'm gonna go in down here, and I'm gonna get. I have a. Where is that bad boy? Maybe it's on my wrist. No, I gotta get my wrist. Gotta get my wrist on. You know what? We're going. We can't do this. Okay, just give me a second here. Oh my goodness. It's too much. It's too much. You guys are gonna have to see my old belly for today. But I have a. Where is it? It's a Kutzall Extreme Small Ball Burr bit. And it would get in there just great. Where is that small ball? Oh no, now watch, I'm going to be freaking out trying to find the dumb thing. But I can get in there and really, really take... Is it under there? Where are you? Oh, I can't see it right now. Alright, well, maybe I won't be doing that. Is it in there? Are you in there? I don't know. I don't know where that one is. So I will go in there with the Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr, because I know where those are. And we're going to take some of the more of the meaty material out, and then I'll go in with the smaller Kutzall balls and sand the maker's marks away, because those extremes, they really do a number. So I'll go in here, really get some material, so I'm not like, I just want to get her done, man. Like, we got more projects on the go, and this piece is for Coco, like a lot of you guys know. And, you know, the longer I have it here in my hands, I'm anticipating the giving it to her and how I'm going to present it and everything else. I'm really, really freaking out about the whole thing. You know, she lost her son, and this is a gift for that reason, and it's just, there's a lot of pressure on me, okay, with this piece. So, yeah, I don't know where that little ball is. My goodness. I rarely ever lose burrs, so that's going to bug me big time. But I'm sure I'll find it. Lots of times a burr will slide in behind my carving box. Oh, I don't feel it there. No, now everything's going to start falling. No, I don't feel it back there. Okay, well, I'll get her figured out. Anyways, that's the plan. I'm going to, when we get the lips and everything, the mouth figured out better, I am going to cut in the little humps on the side of her nose and shape the nose a little bit more. And yeah, that's, holy smokes, we got watchers falling like bowling pins now. My goodness, wowie. What are you freaking doing? Okay. See, I get all worked up, man, when I think I've lost something. Jeez. Okay, gotta make sure, hey, giving is better than any drug. That is right, Daniel. I get such a freaking rush off of it, man. Sending out things to you folks. Looking good, Larry. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Nice work, says Baby Kisses. Thank you, Mrs. Kisses. Yes, I had a watcher avalanche there. So I got watchers. for the admins, you know, and other folks. But I guess I shouldn't have said that. That was kind of a secret. But yeah, there's watchers in the works here coming at some folks that I love a lot. Let's just say that. Okay, and I'm going to find, you know what, there's that green Dremel thing. Let me see. Is that the right shape for down there? That could really take out some material. And then I could go in after with my Kutzalls and sand that away. Because it pains me to like take my good Kutzall burrs really and put it on harsh to hard woods. It's almost like you're like gritting your teeth while it happens because you're worried about your burr. Also, I'm going to work more on this top feather or leaf, sorry, and make that vein really pop out. And with that, I'm going to use some more of the fine detail. This one here I haven't used yet. It's this little, it's like a, how would you call that? They're ball end. It's like a ball end cylinder bit, which I have here. I have in two flavors, or two versions. I have fine and coarse there. Okay, but it's a wee one. That fine detail kit basically took the burrs that they have already and shrunk them. Kutzall did. And then put them in fine flavor. Very cool. And like I said, I want to use more of these. I want to get used to them, you know? It's funny when you get new burrs and tools. Sometimes you'll just like, you know, I don't know, is it procrastinate, you know, trying it, or what the term is, but today I'm going to bust through those walls. All right, guys? Does that sound like a plan? Let me think quickly, just 1 second here, you guys. How should we start it? Well, I think the first thing that I'll do is go in there with that little baby flame and fine, and start shaping that underneath the nose area. We are going to listen to some music while that happens. If I get to any spots where I can put on the face bandana and talk a bit while I'm doing it, I will do that too. But for this first part, I am going to have to put on the dust sucker machine. So my lungs, I was working on the watchers in the beginning there with my no face paint or my no face mask on, and I was sucking the cedar. I could freaking taste it, man, and I shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. Okay. Let me have a breath there. Getting excited. I'm getting excited. I'm like, this piece it's got so much meaning, and I know you guys understand, because you guys are all creators, and you guys know what it's like when you have that hanging, you know, over you, that, will they like it? Is it going to be good enough? This is, her son took his own life, so am I hitting this on the right, frequencies? Like, is she going to get what I'm conveying and stuff? Like, I'm very uptight about how she will receive it. So I really just want to get this piece finished and to Coco, and this is a piece for healing. So it has a job to do. This piece has a job to do. So that's what I'm feeling. Like, I'm feeling the anticipation of it. So I'm sorry I had to talk about that. Hey, Eep Jen is here. Hello. How you doing, Jen? Thanks for coming. Eep Jen is in the house. We got a whole bunch of sisters in the house today. That's freaking awesome. I wonder where Rhinestone is. Speak of the devil. There she is. Rhinestone Suzanne. How are you doing, sister? I was just feeling sad because my old Rhinestone Suzanne wasn't here. That's freaking awesome. Thank you. Because we're doing your tribe mail. We're gonna carve a little bit Rhinestone, and then we're gonna pop open your letter. And thank you again for sending that to old Wowie. That's freaking awesome. Whew! Now I feel more complete. I feel more complete. So, with all that being said, 2:33. Geez, wowie. Well, hey, at least I haven't F-bombed yet. Let's put on some music. I'll do number 3. I'm gonna do the first, the newest playlist, and then once we go through that, we'll go back to number 1 and go to the OG. And Rhinestone, you missed Leroux's new tune, so I might have to play that again before your tribe mail and put you all through that. Okay? It is a pretty good song. Okay. We're gonna get this situated. And I will be back to talk to you guys very, very soon. I hope you enjoy the carving and the art, and thank you for being here. Talk amongst yourselves. Have a great time. Much love, and thank you.
Down in Wowwy'z workshop, where we use art each day to chase the blues away. Down in Wowwy'z workshop. Brought to you by two brothers, one vision.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me over the music? Thank you very much. Thunder Gouge is here. Hello, how you doing? Well, thank you. Sorry, I got you guys all in the close-up there, but I thought it might be better. And if it ever is better, you know, for your viewing pleasure, and if I'm not zoomed in enough, just when I can hear you, just let me know and I'll zoom in. So I can do that with this. But I think, thank you very much, Suzanne. Thank you, Mrs. Kisses. Really appreciate it. Hey, John, how you doing, sir? Hey, there's Daniel Tharp. Daniel's back. Loving those tunes. Thank you, sir. Anyone else get recruited to KY today? What is KY? Hi, Heidi. How you doing, sister? Hey, one of mine is here. How's it going, brother? You. John says his Ryobi Flexshaft came today, and that will be good for carving outside. Awesome, man. I've looked at those before. They look pretty cool. Tribe is all here. How you doing, one of mine? Thank you for coming, man. That is just awesome. Yes, we got a great turnout today, you guys. Did I hear Just Carve Rob was in here? Sneaking in here while he's distracted. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mrs. Kisses. Thank you, Thunder Gouge. I believe that's Heidi. Thank you, Mrs. Francis. Miss Francis. I wanted this daintier, you know? I didn't want it to be so, and you know, like, I know that this doesn't come close to like how pretty Miss Coco is, but I'm keeping that in mind while I'm doing this, that of Coco's face, you know? And I know this isn't like a portrait, isn't what I'm going for, but it all comes together is what I'm trying to say. I'm considering how she looks too, I guess is my point. Let me do a little bit of this and a little bit of that while we're chatting here and having a break. Because old Rhinestone didn't get to hear LaRue's new song for Tribe Mail. Right, so what I'm going to do is, when I get back into it, I'm going to cut that lip line in there, and then I can start shaping the lips a little bit more there. And that's going to help the overall look of everything, but sorry, I'm shaking everything. But I need to take a break. I need to take a little wee break, get hydrated, get cooled down. Thank you, one of mine. Thank you, Thunder Gouge. I really appreciate that. It's a daunting piece, the pressure that's on old Wowie on this one. So let's have a little break. I am going to pause the music for a moment. Go to my front face in here. Oh, old Wowie. I cut out all my ice cream, and it's been almost a month now, and I know you can't really tell too much, but I've already lost, 5 or 7 pounds or something, and it takes like a good month of cutting something out before you do see any results. So I've made the month mark. I've been I've been demoted to freezies, small ones, because usually Wowie gets the longest freezies that you can get, but I love freezies, and so I've substituted we were usually having like Yukon sandwich bars, the ice cream sandwiches. We would have those every night after dinner, and after 1 or 2 don't really affect you, but when it becomes a part of your routine, that stuff really adds up to the old, right? So I cut that out completely. I've been only on freezies, and I'm starting to feel the benefits from it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and I have an elliptical upstairs that I'm starting to figure out how to use on my own. And you know, like when I wake up and I get going in my day, when I'm having my coffee and stuff, I go on. I don't do it through Wowwy'z Workshop because I don't want my algorithm all full of crazy stuff. Because I watch some pretty crazy things. And I go into my Larry Dibb account on YouTube, and in the morning I watch, it's like reaction channels, which I've actually considered doing. But it's reaction channels to different crazy TikTok videos and things that are going viral. You know, there's different guys that'll have their face on one side, and then the other side is all of the weird, crazy TikTok videos, and then they kind of commentate and talk about them and stuff. And most of them don't have very much personality and not much interesting input to put in there, which is why I've considered doing it myself, because I think I could contribute a little bit more than the ones that I'm watching. But yeah, I watched this one called Nexor. It's this kid in a freaking balaclava who shows all the crazy world according to TikTok and all the crazy things that people are watching and believing, which is crazy. Some of the stuff that people will believe right now because they saw it on TikTok is just crazy. But yeah, that's how I start my day. Is I watch those, then I'll switch over to Wowwy'z Workshop, and then I'll watch some of your guys' videos, and that's how my day is began. Is basically on YouTube with my coffee and my Bubba and my Noni, right? So I'm thinking that, like, okay, well, if I could wake up, get ready, get myself moving, and then go to the elliptical and put these shows on my iPhone instead of on the TV, I should be able to, like, zone out for at least, 10, 15 minutes while I'm watching them, and do that while I'm watching these things instead of just sitting on the couch. And so that's my next step for my losing weight mission, is to start the day off by watching my show on elliptical. Okay. Sorry to put you all through that. No ice cream sacrilegious. Yes, I know. It's hard. It's hard. Thank you, Rhinestone. I appreciate you, man. Everything in moderation, says Pete. That's right. You can do it, says Mrs. Kisses. Yes, I can, Mrs. Kisses. And it's because you guys believe in me that are going to get me there. You can do it. Mr. John lost over 10 pounds. Looks great. Over a pound looks great. Thank you, baby's kisses. That's awesome. And yeah, believe me, I miss it. Well, Pete says, well, I'm lucky when I want to lose weight. I follow my doctor's recommended intermittent fasting, where I eat once a day. On weekends, I can treat myself, but it works magic for me. Yes, I only eat once a day too, sir. I have coffee in the morning, but I only eat supper. Katie's got me these protein shakes because she said that if I do start doing elliptical, because I lift my weights, I have really, really weird ways of lifting my weights. I have two 20-pound weights, and that's like my max, right, because of my back. So I have to do things weird. Like, I'll sit cross-legged and scoop myself up to the edge of the couch, and then I put my weights there, and then I lift my weights with my elbows planted on the couch, because then I don't have the weight back here, right? So I've had to figure all these things out. And then I roll out my yoga pad, and then I take my weights and I put them on either side. Oh shit, I hit that. And so I do my weights on the ground, right? And so I'm not putting any weight there. Like I figured all these ways out of, so I do my like bench presses with them when I'm laying on the ground. And there's just all these ways that you have to figure things out. It's just living with a bad back, right? And I know there's all these new things, and maybe they work for other people, but I'm really, really scared of the injections and stuff right now. I just don't think that we know enough about them yet, but maybe for other people they work great. But right now, I'm just a little bit scared of them because I want more time to go into them. And to be legit, like, have you guys seen some of the stars? Like, you know what's happening is people that don't need to use those things are using them, because they want to be as skinny as possible. And that's what's creating this Ozempic face and stuff that you're seeing with certain stars. It's because they were scrawny to begin with. They don't need to take those things. But they're doing it, and they look like frickin' skeletons. You know, it's not a good look. So I'm scared of that right now. I'd rather do the sweating and the cutting out of everything than have something like that backfire on me. With my luck, I would it would happen. I'd be looking like a freaking wraith, you know. I don't want to do that. And they don't really work well. They also cause cancer. Well, frick that, man. Yeah, I'm just scared of that stuff. It's too much, and it's like it's too soon. Like people are just trusting that. Oh yeah, now I can do it in a pill, you know. And it's just like, oh my God, you know, we should be more careful. So I mentioned that Randstone didn't get to hear LaRue's new song because now we're gonna do some Trab Mail, if that's okay with you guys. Here we go.
LaRue is in the house, in the VIP. LaRue is in the house, in the VIP. He's watching everyone, so don't be playing with me. LaRue is in the house, in the VIP.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, how was that for LaRue's new VIP song? And what do we got here? We got a needle frick. Whoops, there we go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. What do we have here? Yeah, that's just awesome. That's from my brother-in-law, Leonard. He's in the process of selling his company. Mr. Leonard is my sister-in-law Colleen's husband, and he had a glow stick. I always said Leonard had a glow stick factory, but he had a glow stick selling company, and he had a big warehouse full of everything, right? And that's where I got a lot of my LED stuff. But because of tariffs and everything that happened, when all of that stuff happened, Leonard got screwed over and all of his stuff, because he was getting stuff from China and stuff, and it all completely went tits up. And so a very, very prosperous company he had, it's all over now because of the tariffs and stuff. So that's sad, but he's moving on now. He's going to work on he's an author and he illustrates, and so he's going to work on his books and stuff now. But yeah, that's where I got my little disco ball there from Mr. Leonard. Shout out to Mr. Leonard and Colleen. I love you guys. Love you guys very, very much. All right. So what does Wowie got here? Birmingham? Well, maybe I shouldn't. I guess I shouldn't be putting our personal addresses on YouTube. But hey, well, I trust you guys. Let's just crack into that. I don't want to show Rhinestone's personal address there. I am going to use my antique, very, very special letter opener. Make sure I don't wreck anything that's inside. Oh, Rhinestone, thank you so much, sister, for hooking old Wowie up. Now, I'll just pull what's inside out, and then we'll look, and then I don't have to worry about those addresses, okay? Oh, these folks, I'm excited. Okay, just wait. Make sure you guys can see. You guys can see okay? Okay. Here we go. Oh, man. Would you look at that? Rhinestone Suzanne, looking just hot with her still frickin' chainsaw. Oh, and I got a magnet too. Oh my goodness. And hey, short but sweet, thank you. And that's for the support, because it all goes both ways here. Oh man, thank you, Rhinestone. Thank you, sister. I love them. That's so frickin' wicked. You look great as a pinup. How you doing? That is just great. So Rhinestone hit her 1,000 mark, which I'm so proud of her. And she did it a lot faster than old Wowie. But hey, what can I say? There's something about women who can carve it's just super, super cool. And like when Amy Jo surpassed me, I was expecting it because there's just something so, so cool about women who carve. And I support them just with all my heart. And this was her special 1,000 sub sticker. And oh, don't you worry, old Wowie will do the same when he makes it, and we will make it. You can be darn frickin' tootin' about that. So now I got to figure out a good spot on. I'll do, if it's okay with you, right? So what I'm going to do, like a short, a little treadmill short, and we'll pick some wicked music to go with your new image there, and we'll do some. We'll be sticking it on the board of support is what I call it. The board of support. We'll be sticking you on there, and this one, like I got metal on this. Would it? Oh yeah, it would stick there. And I got metal, like my door's metal, right? So would it? Oh goodness. Oh, it'll stick to my door. Okay. So what I got to do is find a good spot on here that I can stick it, so that it can get seen. Or it'll be going on my fridge, but I would much rather be able to see it. So we got to figure that out. Thank you, Rhinestone. Thank you very, very much, sister. And like I've mentioned a couple of times, yeah, no, she looks great, man. She looks great. I really appreciate that. Yeah, she got a purr. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, she looks great. I love that. Round stone shoes there. That really matches you, like the pin-up thing and stuff, and just your whole style and vibe. I love it. Then also, I was up here. I had never, like, I opened it up with some. He had other stickers, but that one got missed. So that one there is Mr. R.C. Peters, and now that kid has just hit 1,000 subscribers. I was checking out what, like, how did you do that so fast, R.C. Peters? But he's always like vlogging his YouTube channel, and he works at Home Depot, and he tells people all throughout the day, you got to check out my thing, and gives out business cards and stuff. And that's just a whole. That's I don't have that, right? I'm not out there doing that kind of stuff and getting my name out there that way. So good old R.C. Peters, he made it, and this is one of his stickers. So I already have his Peters Pipers on the board of support, so I'm going to have to see if I can find a spot for that one. But if not, I have a new spot too in the creation station. I bought a special thing. You guys are going to see it when I do the woodshed video. But I got this new shelving and storage unit over here on this back wall that you guys can't see that holds all my DeWalt stuff. And so I'm going to be putting stickers around that as well, because I had to put plywood up because I couldn't get it was a freaking, I'll explain it when I do my video. It was a time. Let's just say that. Well, we had a time getting that up on the wall. But I'm going to do stickers around that too. But congrats, R.C. Peters. You're out there, man. You're hustling, and you got there, and you're just going to keep on going, buddy. So I'll get that up too. Thank you very much, Robert. I know he's not here today, but sometimes he watches afterwards. So that was great. Okay, got to run into the store for a few things. Be right back. Thanks again, Rhinestone. I hope we chat again. If not, we talk, Rhinestone and I talk on a personal level in the messenger and stuff, right? And I have a package that's going to be going her way really, really soon. A lot sooner than I anticipated now that I got my little windfall there. A big portion of my little lottery winnings is just going back to the tribe, because I can finally afford to send these packages that have been sitting there. So I got one to go to Stephen S. Carvings, Stephen. I got one for Trent Humphreys. I finally got Claire's, hers. But then I got one for Simon to go to Germany, right? I want to someday send Bing to Anwin in New Zealand. I still got to raise cash for that one. That's going to be a humdinger. I've always wanted to send something to Matt Carves in New Zealand. You know, I got these things that are sitting up there waiting to go, but it's like I have to freaking budget it. Now I have a little bit of room there, and I'm just so happy, man. Like it's a true blessing to be able to give back. So Suzanne is going to be getting a special box from old Wowwy'z soon. Alrighty? And we got stuff out there. Matt Watchler has one on the way. Trisha Trotter's got one on the way. Brad Pearson's got a box on the way because he was this month's featured member. Miss Francis has got a box on the way. Oh, I got all sorts of stuff happening. And I've been busy. I've been check off that old do it to it list, you guys. That's awesome. Slowly but surely, all of you wonders will get a little piece of gratitude from Wowwy. I give you my word on that. One of mine needs to get some stickers from old Wowwy at some point. You know? And then I got Vinny. He's on the list for a little sticker pack too. So yeah, I'm it just never ends, you guys. It just never ends. And now we want to do prizes and stuff. And oh, goodness. Excuse me. Man. Sucking in that cedar is coming back to haunt me now. I shouldn't have done that. Getting ready. Wowwy knows better. I don't know why Wowwy does shit like that sometimes, but okay, everybody is still here with me. Thank you. We're at 321. Our battery is doing pretty good considering. So if you guys are cool, we're going to keep on working on this. Thru is in the house in the VIP. I like that new one. It's a little bit long, I know, but it gives me a chance to have a little dance. And that'll be when Mr. Jordy changed the channel. Love you, Jordy. I know you're a grumpy old Gus. You don't like the dancing, but hey, it's just who I am. And even though I can't, I used to be able to break dance. Like I'm serious, like serious break dancing, like doing the windmill and fucking spinning on your back. When I was younger, I could spin on my head a couple of times. Like I used to break dance. But you know, all of that stuff is behind me. I used to skateboard. I used to snowboard. I was that kind of guy, and all of that is all behind me now. So when I can still have a little break with the music and just have a little tiny, you know, nothing too outrageous, just a good bopping and feeling the beat. Oh, it truly makes me happy. And I can two-step and jive and do all that kind of stuff too. So it's just part of Wowwy. It's just part of Wowwy. I appreciate the fact that you guys hang out through that. All good. Here's his baby kisses. Thank you, Mrs. Kisses. I appreciate you, darling. Okay, now, like I was saying there, I want to get that lip line cut in. It's kind of haunting me. Because once that's done, I can actually start shaping the... I don't know what that little thing on the lip is called. I know this is a pith. Matthew, Happy Curmudgeon, can you help me, please? What is that thing underneath your nose, above your lip? That's where God... My mom said that God put his finger there and said, shut up. But it's called a pithrum or something, isn't it? A pithrum? Anyways, we got to work on the lips there, so I can start shaping that little bump there on the lip. I don't know what the term for that is. And that little thing, before I knew the name of it, I said, do-whip, boo-whip. What's that thing called? A boo-whip? What the fuck are you talking about there? Wowwy? Jesus. Whip. All right, so I'm going to cut that in. And I'm going to do that with the smallest Dremel carbide ball that I got. Now, sometimes I question myself. Like, I say it's the 106, but it's like Dremel has 106, 105, 107. They got these different sizes, right? And if I'm not mistaken, the 106 is the tiniest one, but is that a ball? Because they also make these tiny, tiny ones, but it's like a flat top one. like a little tiny. Okay, what's this one here? I think this one's a bit sharper. Okay, a little tiny carbide cutter ball, and I can feel the flutes on it. It feels pretty sharp, but I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use it in the ram carver. Okay, put this back with the other. Trying to keep the high detail kit set all together there. Oh, there's that little flame burr that I used earlier. I love that. That worked just great. So I don't need all of these. I got so many. I got like 5 Kutzall fine tapers floating around, all at different different strengths because they get worn away. But I just can't bear to throw them out. I don't know. I got problems that way. I don't like detaching from things. Yes, I always say it's because we grew up, not with loads and loads of money, mostly with a single mom. Darren and I were raised, so yeah, we like take care of our stuff and don't like throwing shit out. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that in there. I'm not even gonna turn everything. I'll put on some music, but for this right now, I just want to do it and get it done, and then we can put on the music and stuff when I start shaping the lip. But what are we? We're at 3:30, almost 3. Okay, let me do this quick here. Very gentle. Okay, so some of you may wonder why when I'm doing those lines, I do these little tiny sweeps. Well, what I've learned is that it is easier to do your line that way. Like that's how I draw too. I don't just start a line and then try and make it in one long hard line. I do these soft touches, right? And I go in layers, and that way, for me anyways, maybe it's odd, but I have much more control than if you just dig in and then try and follow it. It's not as much finesse. So that's why I do that. That's why I go in those little tiny passes. And each time I do it, I go a little bit farther in. So now that I got that little part done, I got to do a little bit on the other side of the little nub there. Whatever that's called. There we go. Now, I will switch over to my little trusty 7144. Like a worn out one is probably better because we want to be gradual here. We're not trying to be all heavy hands on this part. This is very, very delicate. I'm going to put that right at the end up here so I don't miss that one because it worked good. And another thing that I'm going to just touch on, when you're carving wood like this, like when I was going along this little line here, I could tell when I was hitting the different grains. And you got to be wary of that. And just be watchful when you're carving wood that sometimes, like that little cutter will hit one of those softer spots and zing and want to go in, right? So you just got to be careful is what I'm trying to say. So now I put on my 7144 and when I just clean up those little lines, those little cut lines. And it's very, very gentle. It's a diamond burr, so it doesn't take away too much. And it just cleans up those little carbide lines. That's the 7144. Okay. There we go. That's looking pretty good, I think. So now I'm going to take away some of this material underneath the nubby thing. Get some shadow play happening. Alright, see how that's happening? And I'm just kind of giving it an angle. Because as I do that, it's shaping that lip. And you bust over to the other side, and just gently take those cut marks off that side. Not too much. Be very gentle. And go back, take a look. Alright, we're looking good. And then go back in, go a bit deeper. Now you see how I'm just very, very slowly doing that. But if you do it this way, you can be very, very slow and gradual with it, and very careful. Because we've got this to the point where, you know, we're in the home stretch here. We don't want to F something up and set us back. Do a little undercutting here for that lid. Get a little bit more of our shadow play happening. Under there. A little clean up in here. A little clean up in there. Define this a bit better with a little cleanup. With that 7144. Okay. Now we break. And we take a little break here. Have a sip of the old heavy on the lemon. Well, good night, Heidi. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate you. Going to get Bill up. Shoop. Shoops. Shoop dee doop. If I stood on my head, I'd have a hickey in my forehead from where my belly button got stuck. Jesus. You're funny, Joe. Oh, Joe. Have a great night, Heidi. Tell Bill I said hello. Great people. Great people. The Shoops. New friends to the channel. Lovely people. Alrighty. Now, I've been thinking about this nose. Now, what I think is, if I make a line like this, to just define I could take this little tiny ball here and just on either side of that line, just take some of this material away and give the nose a little bit more shape before we cut in the little side humps. And I'll do those little side humps with that tiny, tiny little carbide cutter that we were just doing. But let's just do that. Let me see. I got a closer upper here with some music. And I'll just that's at a nice volume. I will put on my Bandito face bandana, and then I can talk a little bit while I'm doing it.
WIP Wednesdays.
Now hopefully this will work. I'm not used to making noses that are this narrow. But I'm just gonna stick with my gut and just go with it.
WIP Wednesdays.
Okay?
With art, we will make it through.
So I'll put that on the
At Wowwy'z
I'll
Workshop.
put that on the microcarver. I'm sorry it's a
By
little bit
two
higher,
brothers, one vision.
high pitched, but I forgot 7144 is not like a stick to bang. Okay, I'll fish that out after. Let's take this little ball and see if we can give the stoves a bit more shape here. You guys can hear me okay? Somebody give me the old thumbs up. All right. Okay, thank you, Mark. Very gentle and delicate here. Gotta check, look at it from the bottom. Make sure you're taking the same amount of material off on both sides. You can tell that I'm a bit lower on this side than this side. Those levels really matter right now. It's hard, like there's all these lines in it, right? So that's gonna try and throw your eye off, but keeping an eye on it down here. More of a swoop. A little bit of paperwork. Where is my sandpaper? Here. Open up the sander. The sanding kit. I got these. I got those. Got my little bits of paper. You know, Wowie, he loves a sanding. See, I'm just slowly trying to match that so that both sides have the same, they're about the right depth. You want to try and be as symmetrical as you can here. Match both sides. We'll see like how far I can get, but I ain't gonna rush it. And you take the material that's above the hump slowly away, and then the nose can shape a bit more, right? We're getting there. Let me tell you, those lines in the grate, they sure throw my eye for a frickin' loop. So it matches the other side. Like this. Yeah. That's good. Now we're slowly getting that matching up with this side. So I swooped in there hard. Now we're compensating on this side. Oh yes. Oh yes. Just very delicate little movements here. Slowly but surely we'll get it. We'll get it matching. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep dialing it. Probably need a bit of a break. Yeah, I'm not going to cut the humps in until I've got that just perfect. But I'm really, really happy with how far we've got it so far. A little sanding on this side. Yeah, that's working. May look a bit wonky on camera, but I give you my word that it's working in real life. Isn't she pretty? They're good. They're good, Daniel. And you'll get like you buy them in a set and then you get all these refills, right? I like them. And then I bought these off of Lee Valley, but I don't know if they're any good yet. Let's get one out. That's a little sanding stick. 10 looks like it's a pretty nice. The green looks really, really, but aren't those cool? Sanding twigs. So we'll pull those bad boys out too. Never tried one of those yet. Little sanding twigs. Let me have a go here. Oh yeah. Very delicate, dainty little sander. They're flexible. Cool. You know how well we love to sand it. Yeah, I think those will come in handy. Well, I'm missing two on the old vein there. That didn't last too long, eh? Alrighty. Right on that side. Gotta make sure you do everything even. Cool little sanding sticks though. Even though I wrecked that one there, but okay. Well, you guys. Larry the Sand, she's looking gorgeous so far. Thank you, Miss Francis. Very pretty, says Rhinestone. Thank you, sister. I'm really loving her. And I know these lines kind of throw you off, but I'm looking at it from the bottom and stuff, and it's very, very even. Although it's still a bit more of an aggressive swoop on this side than it is on this side. I will get it. I just have that eye right from my drawing that it won't look right until it's right. Round it a bit. Down there. Sand over here a bit. A little bit more there on the body of the nose. Yeah, Daniel, I have those sanders. I can send you the link if you do want to get them. Use my Amazon link. I'll send it to you in Messenger, and then it'll make them happy for a second, because that hasn't happened in a long time. Anybody using the Amazon link? Thank you, one of mine. Thank you, Grumpy. Hey, Joseph is back. Serenity is beautiful. Thank you, sir. I'm really starting to love her too. I'm gonna get off my bandana there. I think, that'll be all the carbon that we do for this session. And then depending on how I feel, I may just work on her, guys, to try and get her finished and sent off. But if I do decide to do that, I promise that I'll be filming it, because I still intend to try and see if I can make a maker's video with my old lives. I want to try downloading the old lives and see if I can make a maker's video for like Felix and Flora and all of those, Labra, the candlestick. If I download those videos, I should, in theory, be able to make maker's videos with them. The footage won't be as like prestige as when I'm doing a regular video all in 4K, because a lot of the footage is through this old iPhone, right? But well, I'm gonna try. Fuck, it doesn't hurt to try, right? Ah, there, I dropped my F-bomb. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you very, very much. I'm gonna end the music here for today, you guys. Go to the front facing. Whew. Wow. That was a great session, you guys. I think that was a really good session. I'm stoked with her so far. You know, I've been really, really nervous throughout this creation. It's a very heavy on the heart kind of project to take on, but that voice inside, I say, listen to the whisper of the soul, it will not lead you astray. And I truly, truly believe that, you guys. You listen to that inner whisper, and it's gonna veer you in the right way, you know. Don't listen to the devil on your shoulder. That's a different voice altogether. But I'm talking to the inner whisper. Listen to the whisper of your soul. It will not lead you astray. That's something that I live by. And I always will. Thank you, Miss Francis. I've had a great time having you guys here, man. This is my favorite day of the week. This is my favorite time to have my tribe and my you guys are my wonders. There's no other way of putting it, you know? And the fact that you spend your precious time, there is nothing more precious in our lives than our time and how we spend that with the people that we care about. And for you guys to be here, you know, week after week, it's just, I cannot convey how much gratitude I hold inside for each and every one of you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Daniel. Yes, that's what the voice is, Mark. It's your soul saying, "Come on, man, listen to me for frick's sakes." I'm just kidding, buddy. You're a great man. I can tell that you listen to that voice quite often, and you're doing an amazing job raising Anwin. You know, when you send me the pictures of you guys' birthday and stuff, I can just see how much of a wolf dedicated father you are, and I'm very, very proud of you, Mark. You keep shining, man. You're doing an amazing job with her. Hey, I'm back. Wish you all a wonderful evening, says So. My goodness. Thank you, So. Please give Johan and the family my love, and from Two Brothers, One Vision, as always. We appreciate each and every one of you. That's going to be about it for today's show. That's all Wowwy's got in him. Old Wowwy's feeling creaky today. I didn't do my yoga before this live. I was out here frickin' with watchers. And so I'm hurting a bit more today, but we made her. Well, we got 3 more minutes. So I agree with you all. Another quick 2 hours. Well done, Larry. Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much. It's crazy how fast 2 hours can go, eh? It's, you know what, when I'm out here, you know, doing stuff on my own, I can get into that zone too. And that's what I love so much. Like, I've never had an art form that can take my attention away from my back pain like carving does. And I tell people when I try and explain this is that maybe it's because it's dangerous, and you know, you've got your music on, you get into this zone, right? I've never had, like, even when I draw and stuff, you know, when I hurt my back, I stopped drawing because I couldn't get it away into that creative space. The pain was too strong, and it was stronger than, you know, the pull of the drawing. But when I found carving, it pulled me past that barrier, and it'll give me, like, even just 15 minutes or 10 minutes where I get locked in and I'm in that zone and I'm just creating, and the whole world just stops and it's just right here and now in the creation station. That is like my truest gift from the universe, are those brief moments of when I don't think about the pain anymore and I don't feel anything. I'm just focused on the project at hand. And I just want to thank the creator and the universe that I at least have that, right? And I have all of you guys to share that with me here. There is no YouTube without you. I truly, truly mean that. Once again, thank you all for being here. Pain and great fatigue, but it's so stimulating together. It sure can be, eh? Joseph says he's the same way. The flow, says one of mine. That is right. The flow. You know it. When most pain stops, nah, you just stop noticing. It wasn't my daughter distracted me. I just came in when she said it. Oh, I gotcha. Thank you, Mrs. Kisses. Thank you, one of mine. Thank you, Grumpy, as always. Number one, man. Much love to you, Joseph, and everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Grumpy. Thank you all very, very much. This has been WIP Wednesdays, the Wowwy'z Workshop, and Coco's Piece. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. And you've been with me through the whole thing. I can't thank you enough. Much love to everybody. And with that, folks, Wowie out. And with that, folks, Wowie out.